let's talk about how we met.
Long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
I was like,
you were a wee little lad. And I always think it's interesting because I worked at a pet shop called Best Pets.
Pet vendor.
Well, Pet Vendor, yeah, it was Pet Vendor 2 at the time. Then before it turned to Best Pets, yeah, exactly. And you were, how old were you? I don't even know how old you were.
10, 11, 12. I don't
really?
know, somewhere around
I
there.
know I hated you when you came. I'd be
years
like,
old.
oh, here comes Steve again. No, but you came in every single day.
Every day.
But it was great because, to be honest with you,
That's awesome.
we opened up. So just so people know, there was a pet shop called the Pet Vendor 1 that I worked at that was super busy.
Yep.
And so they decided to open up a second one, and they made me the manager. And that place was dead. I mean, there were a lot of times, where it'd be me and Steve, or Steve and I should say. And we were in there for hours by ourselves, like no one else in the entire place. I mean, for hours. But you would literally come in like right after school.
Yeah, just walk there.
And you would be there
30
for
miles I walked every day.
30
Up
miles.
and down
through
snow.
Yeah, he actually lived in Chicago, but he still came every day.
That's crazy.
Didn't care. But you would come in and literally we would hang out, and I mean, we probably never had one actual serious conversation.
Well, I was 13.
Yeah, I could go in jail for that nowadays.
How old were you?
I was like 16, 17.
But to me, you're
40.
crazy old.
Yeah. And I still
You're
am.
13, though, and somebody's 17, 18. It's a big
Yeah. No, that is true.
Long blonde. I was like, this guy's a rock star.
I was a rock star. Yeah,
crushing.
I didn't wear it back in a ponytail back in the days.
It was
it was just
crazy.
Yeah, it was literally down to my ass. It was
super death metal.
Yeah, super. Yeah. I was like freaking a rock star in my own mind. But yeah, it was funny because you'd come in, and the thing that was always funny, it was legitimately funny, was you were just a fucking nutcase. I mean, you were
just
always
crazy about fish. Like walking into a fish store to me was like the greatest thing. I walk in and I'm just looking at fish, looking at water. Anything underwater just blew my mind, and it just never. Just almost like an addiction.
Yeah,
and that was the closest place.
Yeah,
I'd walk a mile every day, every day or whatever, and just walk in and see what's new and talk and learn as much as I could. And
well, I didn't teach you anything. I'm sure of that.
No.
I
got
trust
stupider
me.
when I
yeah. It was like, what is that fish?
I gotta go read a book now. This Brian guy.
Yeah, I definitely put you down the wrong path.
Because you were all snakes in your base.
I was all about reptiles. I like the fish though. I mean, at one time I think I had. I mean, a lot of people don't know this. We had like 9 or 10 fish tanks.
Oh wow!
At one point, so we kept discus and angelfish and arowanas and stuff like that. So we had a lot of stuff back in the day. But so I was always passionate, and we've talked about putting some fish down in the VIP green room.
Oh yeah,
that is getting done today. As a matter of fact,
we're working one of those circle ones that you can walk around.
Circle ones, yeah.
Cylinder tank,
bingo.
Cylinder tank, yeah.
I like cylinder tank.
But so we, I find it interesting that, like again.
I couldn't even afford a fish tank then. There was no, you know what I mean? That's what's crazy. I'd go there to see fish because I couldn't even afford a fish tank.
Yeah, and now you have a legitimately one of the most sick places I've ever been in my life. Because not only, how big is it?
A little over 18,000 square
18,000 square foot. And the thing that people have to understand about this, it's like not at all what you would think about a place that's building
manufacturer.
I mean, it is pristine. Like every single thing has a you have TVs on every 4 inches of wall. There's a TV.
Walls. It's all
it's all TVs. You have a giant 20-foot shark out front or something.
Which is so sick.
Yeah, backlit shark. I mean, so when you do things, I think that's what set your business apart though, is you're all about doing things so pro that it's ridiculous.
It's just. My personality is extreme. Everything I do is extreme, and I just everything I do is kind of like 11,
Yeah.
And there's
but you could just go to 10.
Yeah, but
make 10 louder.
No. Yeah, make 10 louder, man.
Make 10 louder.
It just translates in everything. The filter, everything just has to be kind of extreme. And either you like it or you don't. And that's the type of thing. And you do the same thing.
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, we're cut from the same. Cut from the same cloth. And that's what I was saying though. I think it's ironic that. Like we're both, we knew each other since teenagers, and like I became whatever I did with the reptile world, and you became what you did, and it all started from this little teeny tiny 1,000 square foot pet shop in Madison Heights.
There must have been something in there, like something in the air ducts or something.
Just like black mold,
some virus, intelligent virus.
Yeah,
that's fucking awesome though.
But then the best part I liked about it was a couple years later, this was the reason I really started liking Steve is he started working at the Little Caesars. That was a couple years down.
Damn, so he had the hookup, bro. He had the hookup.
You guys, so
I knew this was gonna come up.
Jay, you guys had something in common. Did you guys know, Jay, that you guys had that in common?
No, I didn't know that you worked at Little Caesars too, dude. I used to manage one in Jersey, bro.
2 years, man. Universal Mall.
2 years too, bro.
Oh,
Straight
Universal
up.
Mall.
I'd go to high school at Lanphier High in Madison Heights. I'd get off school. I'd walk literally straight to work and work till 8 or whatever. And
I'd always go over and get some crazy bread.
Or I'd drop it off.
That's right. A lot of times you'd be like delivery.
Oh man,
that was the best part of my day. We had a Baskin Robbins right next to the Little Caesars, and damn, it's amazing I wasn't like 350 pounds at that job, man. I had that high metabolism like Noah.
I think I think your hair absorbed all the calories.
It just grew to his hair. Each bread.
Every time I ate a piece of bread. But no, it was those were cool times, man. I mean, it was
thinking about it now it is insane.
Yeah,
it is insane. Coming from that and where we are now and kind of separated for a while and then
because there was a number of years that we didn't. I didn't even know what you were doing. I had no idea.
I'd see you in Chicago. You'd be at a rep show in like Schaumburg or something, and I'd be at a fish show or something, and it's just we kind of cross paths here and there, and then we're right back to kind of.
I know. Well, it's
crazy.
super. Yeah, it's super cool, and like I said, I was blown away when you. When I went to your place for the first time, I was like, "Holy I mean, like you've been right? No,
I've been multiple times.
Okay,
yeah. Awesome.
That's right. We've been to the Lions games together. Yeah. We'll talk about the Lions a little bit here in a little
Slayer
bit.
concert.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys went to a Slayer concert together. That's cool.
Yeah, we've been to a bunch of Slayer concerts together. All of the Slayer concerts together. Can we rail this in?